It's really worrying. It's pretty scary, you know, where everything can be done without moving a leg or a muscle. I think that wonderful film Wall-E, and the characters in Wall-E, you know, I think we've all become like those characters in Wall-E. You know, we don't do anything, we don't participate in a way. And Facebook, absolutely horrific.
You'll be putting that on Facebook tonight.
Exactly, it's horrific. It's a horrific thing. In fact, I think there's one country where they're trying to sue people. And I think that, you know, when people say it's the future, I question it. Because I think it's antithetical to what people want, what people are. You know, email too. You know, email is the great distancer. I can't actually deal with this issue, so I'll email. You know, I can't. So it's all about avoidance. It's all about, and it's the new creed, the creed of avoidance. Let's avoid that. Let's not deal with that. Let's not go with that. And I think cinema, you know, the great thing about the cinema for me was it was the opposite of that. And it was about going and seeing a double feature, sitting there at 7 o'clock at night with a whole bunch of other people, and you know, the experience. And the woman came around with Kiora, and she was did the lollies out of the park. We all ran down, bought the lollies, and yes, we sat back, you know, and watched it. You know, and she actually came into the theatre. Didn't have to go to some stand outside. You know, she actually came in and did it. You know. She was actually given a spot. And then sometimes they had the old organ going as well. You know, the old theatres, you know, a little bit before my time, but it's still best. So it's a kind of, it's the whole performance aspect. You know. And I think that is, you know, I love it. I mean, you know, I'm a sucker for TCM and watching. You know, my favourite time of watching movies is 6 o'clock in the morning, because I'm an insomniac, so it's perfect for me to get up at 6 and watch. You know, I watched Les Miserables the other morning, Frederick March, Charles Lawton. Fantastic. It's the best thing in the world at 6 o'clock in the morning. But I don't advise it as a way of life, you know. And that's what kind of worries me. That we're being driven more and more to not communicate, right? By so-called communicating, actually it's the antithesis of communicating. Anyway, that's my lecture.
We're all perhaps students.
How about stage work?
I'm about to do stage. I'm actually going back to the theatre. I'm going to do Lolita.
Oh, yeah. Are you playing Humphrey?
Humbert.
Humbert, sorry.
Yeah, not Humphrey. I might be playing Humphrey as well. It's a version by Richard Nelson, but it's a one-man piece. So it's Humbert in jail. And it's a sort of reading that isn't a reading. It's kind of, he's written these notebooks, and then he starts telling the story. We're slightly reconstructing, moving stuff around. It's about an hour and a half. So I'm going to do it at the National Theatre in the UK, which I'm going to do this September. Which is, and it's a bit scary. It's good stuff. And I haven't been in the theatre since I did Broadway, so before.
And it's a chance to connect with the community.
It's a chance to connect with the community, and that tale is a very interesting tale because, you know, Lolita has so many aspects to it. And one of the problems about it, again, with the movie of Lolita is you can never really get inside Humbert's head, because whenever you do a movie, automatically the movie takes you outside of it, because it's all about Humbert's viewpoint. It's not about Humbert's viewpoint. It's not, you know, Mrs. Hayes is seen through his eyes, Lolita is seen through his eyes. You know, once you put Lolita there in person, she becomes, it changes. It recaptures the drama of the book through this guy, this predilection, and also this kind of innocence. It's really interesting. It's an American playwright called Richard Nelson. That's right, exactly. He's really good. I mean, he's done a wonderful work. And we're still working on the version of the screen. And we keep moving things around and doing stuff. It's really exciting. Really exciting. It's really good work to be doing.
Do you have any do you know your next film work?
Not immediately. Well, I've got a film opening at Toronto called The Blue Heart, which was a film I made last year. Eccentric film. Seems to be happening a lot to me recently. and it's a film about it's set in a it's about a heart transplant, which happens like in the penultimate part of the movie, but at the end of the third act. But it's about a relationship between a kind of idiot savant young man who's kind of sort of naive and sweet, and an old curmudgeon, kind of bad-tempered, foul-mouthed, bitter, sort of ex-roadie character. Because I'm playing the young man. Paul Dano plays the young man, and it's set in a bar in Lower Manhattan, which we recreated in downtown Reykjavik, which was an interesting cultural experience. Create a bar in an old bombed-out television studio in downtown Reykjavik. And they built this facsimile of a New York bar, and when I walked out the door, they actually came to Tribeca. Such as movies. But it was a really good, a beautiful script written by a guy called Dago Kari, who wrote a film a few years ago called Noi, which was a film about a landslide in Iceland. And it's his first English film. It's a very, very funny film. And it's going on to so we're going to
I just have to say, I loved you in Super Troopers.
oh, thank you. Thank you.
Is there a possibility of more comedy on the horizon?
I long to do more comedy. It's the one genre that I really, really want to do. I mean, I think I'm a very good comic actor, and I don't think I get nearly enough of it. Everybody thinks I'm this heavy head, but actually that's my earliest influence was, at one time I was ashamed of myself, and now I'm too old to be ashamed of it, was Jerry Lewis. And he was a major influence on me as a kid. And I wanted to be Jerry Lewis more than I ever wanted to be Marlon Brando or Spencer Tracy. It's, no, I love it. As you get older, you just want to laugh. Because there's more to laugh at.
Do you enjoy the horror genre? Do you like
Well, yeah, this is my first time. The nice thing about Michael is it's quite funny. It's got a wonderful sense, there's a kind of ironic sense of humor about it. So I enjoy that. I think that's I do. It's not something that I'm not like the Hammer House of horror. I once worked with Peter Cushing, who's classic. He hated the horror. Fantasy. But it's interesting to do it. I never thought I've only done it two. It's fun.
How long did it take to film your particular segment?
How
long did it take to film your part?
I was done with it for about 2 weeks, just maybe over 2 weeks. Nice. Felt like nice. Is that it? Anything else? Okay.
Thank you very much.
You come here all the time.
How are you liking comedy?
It's phenomenal. I mean, I can't quite get up. I mean, I haven't been here long enough. I've just been hit by the sort of all the people in the PDC costumes. Amazing young woman dressed as a hero, in white. And I wonder what it meant. And then she was looking down and looked as if he was wearing his mother's curtains. And a sort of, I don't know, an old carburetor. It's kind of unlike a couple. I just thought, who are they?
There are other celebrities. They're just in hiding.
Going to make love like this? Hero in a car, yeah, exactly. It's weird. It's interesting.
You don't really get to go out on the floor, do you?
At Southern California, it's a phenomenon.
You don't really get to go out on the floor, do you?
No.
You have to have a costume.
I know. Yeah.
This is my voice.
Somebody said that to me the other day. I was in the gym working out as a director. And called and said, "Who are you today?" And I said, "I'm Brian Cox." Right.